Hey guys, this is another TommyNFG certified hood classic. Enjoy the video.
Now I'm not about to subtitle what I just said. You have to speak fucking anime. You're gonna have to figure that one out on your own. So anyways, everyone watching this knows what anime is, right? Isn't that where the boy with yellow hair yells while he has a blue ball in his hand? Isn't that where some dudes chase down a ball or something to summon a dragon? Isn't that where two boys meet in a cafe and... Actually, I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, you get the point. Anyways, with the rise of TikTok in these recent years, I've seen more and more anime content like being pushed out to the masses. You can't scroll one time on your For You page and at least not see one thing about anime most of the time. You know, whether it's subtle or not, it will still be there most likely. And I feel like it's surprisingly made like anime almost a normal thing to talk about in society now. Like I could bring it up in a conversation and ask somebody, oh, do you watch anime casually? Well, at least more comfortably compared to back in the past. You know, I'm not saying it was never normal to talk about it to people. No one is gonna burn you to the stake for talking about anime. But it just feels like TikTok made it easier for people to understand and kind of normalize it more. But with every rise of something eventually comes the fall of it, kind of like a boner. Truthfully, the reason why people hated anime is because it was stereotyped to a certain group of people. Some call them Discord mods, others call them anti-grass touchers, and what better way to show you that group of people than a non-copyrighted music montage of what I'm talking about. These are known as people with quote-unquote waifu obsessions. Virus has spread through the years and contained multiple people through the years, but it's gotten way worse with the advent of TikTok. A waifu obsession is pretty much the absolute obsession with being with anime girl or a manga girl. Of course, you can show this obsession to the character in multiple ways, including posters, body pillows, cardboard cutouts, car stickers, and even tattoos. By the way, I blurred this out, but she's literally 13. Like, it's just unbelievable some nigga did this. Borderline, the problem with this is that, well, I mean, you're obsessed with a fucking digital drawing that was made in a studio where the workers are extremely underpaid. And you know, maybe because they're not real or something, you know, maybe just that. But the thing I always thought about is these are usually drawn by manga artists, right? So sometimes when you really think of it, you want to know the man who's drawing your favorite waifu? This type of guy right here. This is your real waifu at the end of the day if you really think about it. Also, I'm sorry, I love Yoda, but I just had to make a point. But there is a clear difference between liking one and actually being obsessed with one. I just want to make that clear. You can like a waifu all you want. I don't care. In fact, go ahead and watch some hentai. I won't judge your ass. The problem is when you start comparing 2D women to 3D women. And I don't know why I'm saying 3D women and not just real women. Anyways, this group of people truly believe that 2D women are better than real women, pretty much. That this drawing right here is better than this real person right here. It's to the point where someone has literally married their waifu in real life. I'm not joking. Someone really married an anime girl. It's like a signed certificate of marriage and everything. And I really want to show you guys a post for one of these people so you can really understand the mindset that we're dealing with. For example, this post right here, which I found in the most reliable source for anything on the internet, Quora. And this guy right here asks, why is it wrong being obsessed with a waifu? Which I think is a pretty reasonable question to ask, and the top response to it is just scary. Keep in mind, the top answer is like what people are going to see when they're trying to deal with this addiction and trying to get over it as well. No, it's not wrong! As long as you can put a masquerade hiding your attachment to them in front of others to protect yourself from toxic people, this would not be a problem at all. Even if you can't F it, follow your heart. For me, life had gotten a lot more colorful after I met my waifus. They were the ones who pulled me out the slumps. Now studying at a prestigious uni and enjoying my hobbies, I'm finally sensing a shred of hope for once. And I realize you can still be somewhat successful by standards set by our social norms without being fully normal, as they call it. Have faith in yourself and cherish this relationship. And yes, this is a real post, by the way. Like, I'm not fucking joking. Not gonna lie, if your addiction gets to this point, then you're just done. He wrote this shit with heart. That's how I know he's far too gone. I don't even put this much effort into doing my college work. They were the ones who pulled me out the slumps. My life had gotten a lot more colorful after I met my waifus. Bro, like, just talk to a girl. This is actually so sad. In fact, just talk to anyone in life. I think the last person I'd go to talk to something about is my anime waifu. What's even worse is the people who post this type of shit on TikTok. As someone who has kind of somewhat of a status in the TikTok anime community, which definitely is not my proudest accomplishment ever. By the way, go follow my TikTok if you're not already following it. Anyways, I've seen the worst shit in existence from this goddamn community, which is basically why I chose to up and leave it, because I could not deal with that shit. It's not only just because of those guys though, but many factors. The anime community, if you don't know, is very, very toxic. I think everybody in this world knows that. You've got everything in the book, from your racists to your offenders to your power scalers and anything above. Even if it's just the smallest percent of people actually doing it in the community, they stick out beyond anyone just so they can confirm that you see and notice their existence. And what I've noticed is a lot of these people are usually like the waifu obsession type of guys. So we're gonna look at some of these posts on TikTok and just prepare yourselves. I guarantee that what you see in this video and what you're expecting to see will be criminally wrong in the aspect of expecting things.
Anime fans, you know your birthday is a sauce, right? You ever looked it up? Have you ever looked up your sauce?
So I don't know what to say, but let's just start with the fit. I refuse to believe your ass has ever walked out the house looking like this. He has the full hentai outfit from the shorts to the fucking hat. Not to mention the goddamn MLG glasses in 2022 is just crazy. Second off, bro, just what is up with that bed? This is definitely the type of bed you would find in like the trap houses of Detroit. I know that shit is just filled with cockroaches, skin beetles, termites, mealworms, and anything above. Third off, I know your ass does not have the crusty ass sock you just beat off in hanging on your fucking TV. Like, we need to get a black light shining on that TV this instance. But you know what, let me actually break down what he's talking about on the TikTok. So he's talking about sauces, which is a thing in anime. And anime sauce is pretty much like the source of the picture somebody posts online. So let's say I post this sexy ass picture of myself. Someone will ask and be like, yo, what's that sauce, my boy? And it's to the point where there are literally dedicated websites where if you put in a little number, then the sauce will pop up. And once they get the full link to whatever it is, they just beat their meat to it. Don't ask me how I know this, by the way. The point of it is that this video is just goddamn cringe. The fact that this man really put in his birth date to find a sauce just kind of shows how much hentai there is on the internet. Not to mention, the last digits of his actual sauce numbers is 96, which means he was born in 1996, which means he's 26 years old. So you're a grown man posting shit like this on a public platform like TikTok where your friends and families can potentially see. Like, overall, it just gives like a really bad look to people in the anime community. Because people who don't watch anime think we're all gonna be like this guy. I can guarantee you we're not. Here's another type of video which is an example of this.
Hey, I'ma keep it real with y'all. I get no bitches. Absolutely zero play.
Hey bro, don't worry, you're not the only one. Oh, but not me, of course. As you can clearly see, I got waifus for lifeu.
It's just like, why do this to yourself? The guy who I just showed you, by the way, in the video, he has an entire page of him just doing this. He's apparently doing it as like a satire joke, but like, it's just doing more harm than help. Because there are so many people in his comment section tagging people and being like, this is why I don't watch anime. All people who watch anime are weird. But you know, there are way worse videos. We haven't even gotten to the worst. Like, this next video, for example, is just crazy.
I tried real hard to get turned on by you, but nope, I couldn't do it. I did try though.
This has got to be one of the most disgusting videos to ever grace TikTok. So if you don't know, the girl he's showing is Eri from a show called My Hero Academia, and she is literally 6 years old, which is absolutely never excusable. Like, I don't know how people actually think of this shit. And their defense is always gonna be, oh, but it's just a drawing, man. It's just a drawing. Calm down. So tell me, do you dream of being with drawings of fictional underage girls? Like, it's weird either way. I always hated the excuse saying it's just a drawing. Like, I know if your ass believes this, you're the type to visit Epstein's Island. In conclusion, just the overall problem with this is just the look that they get to us normal anime watchers. I always found the TikTok anime community to be really toxic and super weird. Like, there's a lot of videos like this for some reason. And the true difference between 2D woman and 3D woman is one, you can stick your pee-pee in and not get paper cuts on your wee-wee. Like, if you actually believe you can't talk to anyone else other than a fictional anime girl, then you literally just need mental help at that point. It kind of just fucks up the mind of these kids who think they can grow up and not talk to any other girl other than their anime waifu. But at the end of the day, you always have to remember this. This is a drawing, and this is a real person. So I'm gonna end the video right there. The channel's been doing amazing, and as always, I love you guys consensually. Follow my TikTok and my Instagram, and until next time, I'm out.